Good morning to all of you. My name is Surya Sarkar from Adarsh Vidyamandir, Shankar Vidyapeeth, Mount Abu. Today I am going to teach you mathematics of class 9 and today's topic is triangle. In this topic we will today solve from exercise 7.3 question number 1. So in question number 1 there are 4 questions are given, sub questions. So what is this? In triangle ABC and DBC are two isosceles triangles. So ABC and DBC, these are the two triangles. ABC, this is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means AB is equal to AC, isosceles triangle. And DBC is also an isosceles triangle. So BD is equal to DC, that is also given. So in these two triangles are isosceles. And the same base BC, they have the same base BC, and vertices A and D are on the same side of BC. So A and D are on the same side, they are not in the opposite side. Opposite side means this side D, this side A. So it is in the same side BC. If AB is extended to intersect BC, if AD is extended to intersect BC at P, this is AD. If AD is extended and it intersect BC at P, so that triangle ABD triangle and ACD triangle they are congruent. And second ABP triangle and triangle ACP congruent. AP bisect angle A as well as D, and AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. So we directly come to the proof. Okay, given you know that this is given, this is to prove, and this is the proof. So solution is in first question. In triangle ABD and ACD, there are the two triangles ABD and ACD. Look here, this is ABD and this is ACD. In these two triangles, what are the equal things? AB is equal to AC. This is given. ABC isosceles triangle. BD is equal to DC. That is also given. BD is equal to DC because DBC isosceles triangle. And AD is equal to AD common. This is the common for this triangle and this triangle. So what is the rule? Rule is by SSS congruency, triangle ABD congruent triangle ACD. So these two triangles are congruent. So we have proved the first one, triangle ABD congruent triangle ACD. Now, as these two triangles are congruent, so by CPCD means you know corresponding part of congruent triangle. By CPCD, BAD angle and CAD angle are equal. So BAD means this angle and CAD means this angle. BAD, these two angles are equal, and ADB angle and ADC angle, these two angles are also equal. So that means these two angles are equal means we can say this AP bisect angle A, because these two angles are equal. That means this AP bisect angle A. These two angles are equal. That means BDA and CDA. These two angles are equal. So as they are equal, that we can say AP bisect angle D. So these two angles are equal. Why they are equal? By CPCD, because these two angles are congruent. So by CPCD, these two angles, angle BAD equal to angle CAD, angle ADB equal to angle ADC. As they are equal, so AP bisect angle A as well as angle D. That means AP bisect angle A and also bisect angle D. So after one, we have proved the third one. Now we come to the second. That's why I have written here third. Second, in triangle ABP and triangle APC. Second is that we have to prove ABP and APC. ABP means this whole one, this one. ABP and this one, ACP. Now again we know that ABP and APC, AB is equal to AC. That is given because this ABC is an isosceles triangle. And AP is equal to AP, that is common, that we know, that is common. AP is common for ABP and AP is also common for APC, that is AP is the common side. Angle BAP is equal to CAP. Why? BAP and CAP. Earlier we have proved BAD angle and CAD angle. And BAD means BAD and BAP both are same angle. BAP and PAP both are same angle. Look at the figure. And CAD and CAP both are same angle. So these angles are equal angle. So it has been already proved. So proof means by simplicity we got that. So what is the rule then? We have considered these two sides and one included angle. That's why the rule is SAS congruency. So by SAS congruency, triangle ABP congruent triangle APC. So that we have proved the second one. Now the fourth one. You come to that. So by as they are congruent, so by simplicity, BP is equal to PC. By simplicity. Because two sides are equal, then third side remaining corresponding part, corresponding size BP is equal to CP, and the remaining angle APB. So this angle, and this angle, these two angles are also equal. By simplicity, APB and APC, these two angles are equal angle. But we know that BC is a line, so these two angles are equal. So each of them will be 90 degree because total angle is, this total angle is 180 degree, and out of this 180 degree, this angle equal. So as they are equal, so each of them will be 90 degree because total BPC is a straight line. So this angle is 180 degree. That is a straight line, linear pair. So sum of these two angles is 180, and each of them are equal. So APB and APC, these will be 180 degree upon 2, so 90 degree. That means AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. Perpendicular bisector means because this angle is 90 degree, APB and APC. So this is called perpendicular, and why it is called bisector? Because it bisect BC, because BP is equal to PC. As BP is equal to PC, so AP is called perpendicular bisector of BC. That means AP is perpendicular to BC and AP bisect BC. Therefore, AP is the perpendicular bisector of BC. Okay, thank you.